Libra, expect a lot of messages to be coming in. Most of these messages you will reroute. Most of these messages you will be letting go to voicemail. Most of these messages you will be leaving in a to be addressed at a later time category. I do feel like there is one held up message coming into you, some held up communication that is significant, but it's sort of like a domino effect. When this communication comes in, it brings a whole lot of other communications flooding in at once. People are curious what's going on with you, especially in terms of your love life, Libra. They're wanting access to behind the scenes views of what you got going on privately. And I think you're really trying to keep it private. There is the sense that what you do share with anybody coming forward in regard to your personal life, they are going back and telling others. Okay, so you do need to be aware of that. Where you feel like you shouldn't share something, don't share it. I feel like it could sabotage the first beginnings of something really beautiful that wants to come in for you. But there's curiosity here, and it's a little invasive feeling. Okay. Yeah, there's some adventures starting for you here. I do feel like the road is opening for you in terms of your love story. I don't think you're in a place of fear. You're not afraid of sharing your heart. You just know what you're ready to leave behind here. You're ready to leave behind any kind of like shady sort of energy. You may have even dealt with some shady characters, and you just know to be on the lookout for this. Like, it's almost like somebody's on the take. That's what I got. Somebody's on the take here in terms of the romance department. Okay. Somebody would just like to hit it and quit it. You do need to be aware of this energy that could be coming at you here. I do feel like there is some happiness in store for you, Lee. There's something here that's coming through as a gift to break up the monotony, a gift to break up the doldrums. I do feel like there's people stirred up around this, though. It's sort of on the periphery. Your job is to stay in that calm, cool, collected center, okay? Don't spill the beans, Libra. Don't spill the beans of this beanstalk that's just starting to grow, that's going to take you to new heights, okay? The road's opening here, and there's a lot that's going to be happening for you over the next 3 eclipses that will be coming in. Eclipse season is nigh, okay? So I do feel like this energy is going to be a lucky cycle for you. There's something that comes in here for you. The 7th could be a very significant indicator. The 7th, we're already past the 7th this month. It might be the 7th of March, okay? This is an introduction of the energy over the next 72 hours. These themes can play out over time. But you should be aware that where you're trying to sort of like make moves concealed, there are energies around you that are trying to figure out, you know, where you're going, what you're up to. They have a sense you're going places. You're scrambling their coordinates here. That's what I feel you're doing. You're scrambling their coordinates. There's a brand new road opening up for you with that squirrel energy coming in. There's a little bit about this that, you know, you're moving out of your comfort zone a bit, okay? I do feel that the horizons are opening up for you. There's a lot of new people coming onto your path. It sort of feels like you're opening up to a new chapter in your life after ditching some kind of, you know, taker sort of energy. There's a lot of like secrecy around you, you know. It's not from you, it's around you. It is. There's something that's a little kind of like, I don't know, sus in the energy that's around you. You got some rats you need to be on the lookout for here. They're really trying to understand the moves you're making here, Libra. So be aware of this. There's some wish fulfillment coming into alignment for you here. There is, and there's a little bit of magic that you're reclaiming here, but I feel like in order to reclaim this magic, there is something that needs to come to pass. All right. In order for this change to happen, there is something that is being released. And I feel like what's being left behind here is what has grown suspicious of what you're up to. All right. So you need to be aware of this, Libra. Some interesting energy in play. Okay. Keep your personal. This coming through very strongly. I mean, we do have a King of Diamonds on the bottom of the deck here coming up in the light. This looks like a legitimate offer. This looks like somebody who wants to invest in you. This looks like somebody's got you putting down the drawbridge here with the 9 of clubs coming up in the light there. All right, that's off to a good start, pretty good basis of the matter. So where there was real guarding in matters of the heart, it looks like defenses are coming down because somebody is proving to be for real, okay? Looks like there's some true investment here coming in. Let's see what we got here, Libra. What's going on here for Libra? I don't know how much it will tell, to be honest with you, just with the messages coming in. I think it's sort of like letting you know to be aware of what you let in at this time. You know, you might have already learned lessons about this, okay, about sharing private things with people that you think, you know, would hold that information in confidence, only to have had them sort of spoil things that were cooking for you before by talking about your personal business, right? So this is something to be aware of here. With that, out came a blocking energy. So let's see what we got there. Just get some more details here, Libra. Yeah, look at that. Blocked some 10 of hearts. Blocked some happiness that was supposed to come into alignment. So yeah, it seems like the big message coming through for you is loose lips sink ships. And it was 7 on the clock when I brought that in, okay? So you got 777 energy come out in this read. That's really good energy here. So yeah, be careful with your communication. It can sabotage this good luck. It can sabotage this good luck with the Ace of Hearts in the shadow. So I feel like there is something that's coming into alignment with you here. And as this comes into alignment with you, there's others that are going to be coming towards you and they're going to have a lot of questions and they should not be allowed entry into this area. Okay. They want to know, look at this, the way the energy is facing off. You could have a Queen of Hearts coming towards you, Libra. This is Libra energy with the Queen of Spades here. Water sign energy could be approaching you, or somebody that has feelings for this person. It looks like that's connected to you, because then we got a King of Clubs right behind you here. Okay. So yeah, it's like you might suspect this. You might already know that there's somebody here that's going to be like hot on your tail and you're prepared. Look at the energy. You're like, you're prepared, right? Just a minute, honey. Let me deal with this matter here. Okay, so this could be a situation where there's been blocks in place and somebody's going to try to find another way in. All right. I think this is pretty interesting energy here. All right. So there's something here to be mindful of. Are you lifting blocks in a situation where that's warranted? There's something to discover, learn here before you actually decide how to play your hand. This is what I would say, okay? Now, this masculine energy is coming out in the light. We see this Queen of Hearts is also, in all fairness, is coming out in the light as well. But I don't know. What is the deal with this? Because of the way the energy came out, it's like facing off. And there's something to discover here. And it's about a kind of like a third party dynamic, which I don't think is something that works for you. No, it is not. Oh. No, it is not. Look, you got the 5 of clubs to the 6 of diamonds in the shadow, and there you are. You're like, no, yeah, that don't work. Yeah, you're like, no, 3's a crowd. I'm not dealing with that. You could have been in a situation where you dealt with like that kind of competitiveness and you're like firmly against it. You're like, nope, 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 look at that. Four of Hearts, nope. Seven of Spades, nope. And then what do we see here? We got a Queen of Clubs in the shadow coming up with that Seven of Spades. You've been illuminated. You've been illuminated to somebody who was, you know, trying to get some action here, you know, on the side with a love interest. That's what I see. I think it's attached to this Queen of Hearts energy. They could have strong fire, water in their chart. All right. And there's something here where some kind of betrayal is coming to light in a situation, some kind of funny business, that rocked the foundation. I think you're already aware of it, though, and it looks like Theory of 11, there's something truly coming into alignment for you here. So interesting atmosphere. I want to just do one clarification on this Queen of Hearts, Queen of Clubs. Give me clarification on this Queen of Hearts, Queen of Clubs. I believe it's the same energy. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds in the shadow. Okay, so this could be strong earth, fire, water in their chart. This can be like a third party kind of energy. Motivation could be some kind of status, some kind of money. You need to be aware of this character here. Could be somebody's former partner too. They broke up with this person. Well, tell me about this King of Clubs that's coming up in the light. Tell me about this King of Clubs. Let's just do a little clarification here, Libra. Huh. Landed in my lap. This character wants to really work with you. They're legit, okay? So, but you do need to be aware of this influence here. I don't know. You could consider it a deal breaker. It's possible. Cut the deck. What do we got here? Three of Spades. It's like, well, this gap can only be bridged if one goes. That's where I see it is here, Libra. You need to be aware of this because I feel like you dealt with this matter before. And it's not a good look. You don't want to deal with this kind of scenario. It's messy. It disrupts the foundation that you've been building here. You're not going to be held back by any kind of nonsense. All right. So that's what you need to be aware of here with this communication that's coming forward from somebody who wants to work things out here. They want this alignment, but you got to be aware of the hidden contract, be aware of the subtext of what's not said.